Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And here's Lewis. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
The ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
Green Bay.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 29.
He's tackled at the
a quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Bobby Wagner.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
And a Packer first down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
He was taken down by
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from the 20. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
The kick is good.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
The ball carrier.
2nd and 6.
23-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They run it with Carson. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Chris Carson. Zadarius Smith on the stop. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers 7. Seahawks nothing.
On 3rd down, it's Carson. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Carson. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 30.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. On 3rd down, Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Wilson to Metcalf that time. 1st down, Seattle. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. This is Carson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
The keeper.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. Forced out to his left. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 30 yards there.
1st down and goal.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson taking it in. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination, and they got it done on the 2nd try.
Jason Myers.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone.
Oh, 279.
No.
Oh. That's what's up.
And that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Green Bay.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
Fuck you talking about,
It's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have?
Nigga, play action again, nigga.
Advantage to move the ball
I wish your whole ass would.
Find out what they have dialed up. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 42. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Carson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson dancing to his left. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise, just don't do it.
On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Jones.
Jones again.
It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, again to Jones. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
For Green Bay.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
For the field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Flush to his right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. The star at nearby UW, Kevin King on the stop.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and...
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Smith on the tackle.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Wilson on the keeper. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Results in a 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. They'll go again to Jones. And some room to work. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, 20, touchdown, Packers.
Bye-bye, gotti. Bring my money, bro.
1 yards, and the Packers add on to their lead.
Bring me my money.
That run massively.
Give me my money.
And now he's over 100 yards.
You break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up
shit.
big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Run me my yams. Cash App. All that. All that and all that.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Yams!
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result heading
And
out
you
to
know
the
you ain't
touchback.
about to score in no time soon. You put all them extra minutes on for what?
Their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Need all them yams, cuz.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Get the fuck out.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson. Buying time to his left. And that'll be
Over. You can't run that cover 4 drop show 2 like me, boy. You can't do it like me, boy, because I ain't really running that.
That brings up the big question. Do they
I'm running sometime
to
to get.
play coverage on this down?
It's
Now
called
they face a
my
3rd and
shit.
10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mr. Madden adjustments. You don't even know what this nigga right here can do to you. You don't even know he gonna
From
do
the
to you.
gun, it's Wilson. Steps away to his left. He may
Oh,
try
nigga! What is
he's
that?
brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Bro, he hit
Rushing
him
numbers
this
for
time.
Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his
He
career,
just
but he's
sucked all
still
that
a
in
threat
like,
to
nigga,
go,
what? That's
showing
nothing.
it there, picking up the 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah,
Out of the
keep
gun,
fighting, Gotti.
here's Wilson.
Give me them.
In a heavy
Fuck
traffic,
wrong
and
with
it's
you, nigga?
intercepted.
I don't play that shit.
And he's in
Yams!
here to the 43-yard line.
about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt. And
I guess I got time. I guess I got time to do this, you know. Hear what the fuck about. What the fuck you over here talking about?
On first down, Jones. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. He's set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Again to Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is
I know, I see you watching every game.
Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule.
I play him all the time, so I gotta play that nigga a certain way.
Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
They'll go with Jones. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on
Madden
1st down.
Man.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones down to the 25.
With the handoff.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line.
The
Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
They're right, though. But then, I mean, you still got to score a touchdown, though. Yeah, let's play it smart. You still got to score a TD, though. You got to score 2 TDs to beat you. If I score a touchdown,
so on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first this for 41. The kick by Crosby is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the
final. I got Green Bay out here looking like motherfuckers.
But it's still 8 up time, got points. So
Tom Brady in there. Oh, nigga, don't talk shit now, nigga. It's too late.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
That dead-ass play.
I don't think that there's any way you can
that ain't going to get you 2 touchdowns, nigga.
Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football
I'll tell you that right now.
Take care of it, but you have to be careful about being
too
cautious because now you can't run the offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
Oh, it's over. Get that nigga together. Get that nigga.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give the receiver a chance to come down inbounds.
Oh, that nigga ass, bro.
Gifted.
We can't do
They'll
shit
make the circus
circles.
catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Come here, nigga. Come here, nigga.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
What is you talking about, nigga?
Able to run him
Same type of ass with both teams, nigga. You scored 1 touchdown with the Saints, blew your ass out 28-7. You scored 1 touchdown with the Seahawks, and look like I'm about to drop 28-7 on your dumb ass.
So
it's still a victory, but I whooped his ass. And I got 2 pieces of barbecue chicken left. It's going down. That's the victory blunt and the victory wings.
From the gun, Wilson.
Give me the victory pick, too.
Flushed out.
Give me the victory. I kill him. I swear to God, I'll kill you.
There, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
Give me that.
And this is intercepted.
You thought it was open?
That should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Psych, I lied, nigga.
He halted right around the 28-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
Didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness.
He put money on that. I got to go to work tomorrow. Walk going down to the end of the line and get paid my $60.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where it was going to be, and secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down from back at the 4. Here's second and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Damn, Gotti. You lost the cheese.
And they're going to go for this thing.
I'm going to holler at you tomorrow early. You feel me? Early.
They'll run it with Jones. And he's not going to get it.
That's a touchdown. They just ain't want me to do you go, bro. That's all. Madden on some bull.
And the Seahawks able to come up with a
what happened, baby?
Stand.
He choke you. You slap him in their face.
To begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Put their hands on you.
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Fuck this nigga thinking, man. Put this nigga in the blender again, nigga.
So that'll just about do
I ain't jumped through fat niggas. I ran behind my block.
On EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports. With that, we say good night from
that
Seattle.
nigga's sick. It'd be alright, bro. You know, you tried to fuck with me. No, you can't. Yeah, Gotti. You got put in that blender once again. Once again, my G. Look at your offense, bro. You be alright.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How
Them
I
yo
did
niggas.
it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just a flex. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I live it ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did you let it go missing? Her she was major, she mixed it. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it. Let me explain what I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a
Boy, you can never fuck with me.
I did it, yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive to do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's broke to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with
It don't matter what you choose, bro.
just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
2 out of 3. I don't want one. Nah, we ain't come to the game yesterday. I was just gonna run this damn mouth.
Hey yo, Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken. That chicken finger make a chicken. I'm bitten to the cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my sauce. Hey yo, Nike check. T-shirt check. Sneakers check.
Bright and early, I'm at your line, nigga. To your whole team.
Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm on 19. I see water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. Tryna put them on, but they never think I'm going up sky high. Rockin' Air Force, and she just wanna ride. Shorty bad and go adjust. She was rockin' stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. Taken in the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. From UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And all the
You went and got the Super Bowl champs, nigga.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
The Packer first down.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
We out.
And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well.
Green Bay.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. The give is to Jones. A gain of 3, second down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Second down and 7. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Jamal Williams.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Third down.
Taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. Here we go with Williams. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
First and 10. At their own 27.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's over, gotti.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Caught Kelsey, left side. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
5-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Working with a 2nd and 4.
The end of the first quarter with the score Packers 7, Chiefs nothing.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when you were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
First down and much more here for Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Look, I had the blood in my hand. I would have cooked your dumb ass.
Whether it's the toss or the pitch, you get him the ball outside the tackles on the edge. He's a tough man to bring down.
He certainly is, and it makes people wonder on the other side of the ball. Do I really want to deal with him when he gets a full head of steam? At the same time, he's also congratulating his tackle, tight end, wide receiver on that side. They gave him access to the corner and allowed him to build up that head of steam.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And 10 at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal, and yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 17-yard.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
25-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off around
all over the field, nigga.
Will be brought back to the 22.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
now Rodgers on third down. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown.
To Marquez
Valdez-Scantling there to make the grab. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Extra point.
Carve this young man up.
Crosby. And that makes our score 17-0.
Mason Crosby to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating to use a boxing towel.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
At the Packers' 16-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And that one will fall incomplete.
To the sideline and
clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. This will be caught inside the 10. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. Butker's kick here is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even...
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Mason Crosby.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They start the second half here with Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Mahomes now on 1st down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
7 yards the pick up there.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Mahomes firing complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Eluding the pressure right. Completes it to Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 14. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Kelsey out in the slot right. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Being chased, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
makes the score Packers 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Brings up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete to Sammy Watkins. It's a pickup of 6.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
22-yard line.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and...
Yes, I am.
4. It's now 3rd and 4.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down. Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And on 4th and short, they snag a gain of over 30. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. They run it again with Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
2nd and 5 at the Chiefs' 11-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. They'll get it off now. Williams. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Jeez. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the
Done
game,
what you gotti.
do what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Kansas City.
Shut the fuck up.
God, he got it there. Again.
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, camera says
Play the game already.
Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay. Yeah. Then I hit that. Okay. Yeah. Then I hit that. It's all you like, you know. Okay. Yeah. Then I hit that. Okay. Yeah. Then I hit that. Yeah. Stars born, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent.